Welcome back, everybody. Let me start off by saying I am very sorry, guys. I probably sound really terrible. I've been fighting a cold, but the sun is out. It's a beautiful day, and I figured it would be a very nice day in terms of lighting to record this video. So I apologize if I'm a little bit sniffly and if my voice is a little hoarse, and maybe if I cough here or there. I'll try to cut that out, but sorry about that in advance. Today's video is very special to me because I'm going to be sharing with you my January favorites. If you've been with me for a while, you will have seen that I have not recorded a favorites video in 1 year. The reason why is because I enjoy watching favorite videos from other YouTubers, but I don't like that they do it so frequently. I know that a lot of people want to see what their favorite products were that month, or what their shows were, what their interests were on a month-to-month basis. But to me, a lot of this can get very repetitive. Some of it will be new. I'm not sure that I want to go that route. But I figured that because I've done this a year ago, almost to the date, I wanted to record this video and share with you what I have been loving for about a month and a half now. So I'll stop rambling and I'll get right into it. First product that I want to share with you guys that I have been absolutely loving since this was so generously gifted to me in the month of December is the Carli Bybel Palette. This is a collaboration that she did with BH Cosmetics, and she has done such a phenomenal job with these eyeshadows. As you can see here, you get 10 eyeshadows, and then you get 4 colors here that can be used either for blush or for highlight. I tend to use them as highlight colors just because they are a little bit light, and I think that they would suit my complexion just a bit better as highlight. But I also like to combine both to create eyeshadows, usually these two or these two over here. And it does work as a blush, very faintly so for someone in my complexion, but it doesn't make you look ashy or anything. They're warm tones, so they're going to be very flattering for someone who has my complexion, and I'm sure they look absolutely gorgeous for anyone who's very fair-skinned. But she's done such an amazing job with these. These are very blendable. They have a very good color payoff. They're very well pigmented. Well, I really enjoy the formula. She did a really good job, and I have to say these colors are very long wearing. There's a lot of variety in terms of mattes, in terms of shimmer colors, and they're just absolutely beautiful. Very well done. I like the neutrals so much that I've been using them non-stop. Like, I've been using this color so much, not just as a transition color, but it's a beautiful color to put all over your lid. And then this color as a crease color, forget it. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is so affordable. The price point is perfect. It is only $12.50 American. I know that they're not available here in the UK, but there's probably ways and other websites that you can get a hold of this palette. If you do, I'm telling you, it is such an amazing product. It is definitely worth the investment. Okay, so this is a product that you will have seen in a few of my videos, and this is the Maybeline The Eraser Eye Perfect Cover Concealer. Wow, that is a mouthful, but it is such a great concealer. This is very illuminating. It is very creamy. It does not dry, and for me, when I set it with a powder, it does not budge. So much so that I've also been using this as eyeshadow base, and I have really deep dark circles that sometimes are very difficult to cover up, so I've been using this bad boy to help out in that area, and it's just so efficient. The price point is amazing. It is a drugstore concealer, so it's very affordable. You can get it in any drugstore, whether that's in the US or in the UK. It's just a really good product overall. This was recommended by Carli Bybel. I saw her use it in a few of her videos, and I was like, oh, I'm all over that. And it's something that I've definitely enjoyed using. I'm getting close to being empty, and I would repurchase this because it's just such a good concealer. Along with that concealer, I've also been loving the MAC Prep and Prime highlighter pencil in Forecast. This is an illuminating pen, but what I like to do with it is not just wear it on its own. Like I said, I have a little bit of a problem with dark circles. So what I will do is I will layer on my concealer, and then I'll put this right above and blend them together, and it does such a good job at just highlighting that under eye area. Ooh, just had a little cough attack there. So again, first I will put on my foundation, then I will layer on the concealer and put this over the concealer, blend them out, and I will set this with a powder just to make sure that none of the products move, since I am putting a good amount of products under my eyes and I don't want to have that crease or move throughout the day. But yeah, the combination of these two products together is absolutely amazing, and I definitely recommend it to anyone who has dark circles under their eyes. So the next product that I've been absolutely loving is this face powder by Bourjois. It's the Healthy Balance powder. This powder is absolutely amazing in combination with the Healthy Serum foundation. They work absolutely amazing, but it's also a very good standalone powder. I have used this in several of my videos, and I have to say it is such a great powder for being drugstore. I have not tried many drugstore powders that I like, but this is definitely one of them. It does wonders with setting under eye makeup, with powdering your face, keeping you matte throughout the day. Just an overall very good buy. The scent is absolutely gorgeous. The only issue I have with this is that they don't have a ton of shades. Luckily, I went over to my local Superdrug and I found this in my exact shade that matches my foundation, which is also a 56, and it's just such a great powder. I've been using it non-stop. I've also used it to set my eyes before I go and put in eyeshadow, and it's just really good because it keeps everything in place. It keeps you matte during the day, and I find that I don't really have to reapply this once I've set my makeup. It's that good. So if you're oily and looking for a really good powder, this is it. In line with the face products, I have absolutely been loving this bronzer. This is by Tarte, and it is the Amazonian Clay Bronzer in the color Park Avenue Princess. And when I opened this, I was like, it has glitter in it. However, when I swatched this and tested it out on my skin, it was just absolutely gorgeous, and it's more of a sheen finish than it does like chunks of glitter everywhere. It is a very nice bronzer. I was also a little bit worried that, oh, you know, it kind of looks like it's going to be too light for me, but absolutely not. It gives you this really nice glowy finish, and it kind of sets itself apart from the other bronzers that I've tried because it has that little hint of shimmer. It's just very flattering, and I absolutely loved it, especially now when I'm a little bit more pale than I have been in the previous months, and it kind of gives me that bronzy goddess look without being too crazy or going overboard. Moving on to blushes, I have two to show you guys, and the first one is this beautiful blush by Sleek. This is the color Antique, and this color is just so flattering. It has a hint of glitter in it, so it's shimmery. I shouldn't say like glitter like you're just gonna look like a freaking fairy sprinkled all kinds of pixie dust on you. No, this is very subtle, even though it does not look like it, and it kind of reminds me a lot of the NARS blushes. It's not quite similar to Lovejoy, but it kind of reminds me about it in the sense of its consistency. The formula is very spot on. This is Drugstore. Awesome price, but it performs just like a NARS blush. So if you guys haven't jumped on the Sleek bandwagon, guys, you need to try this brand out. You can find it in most of the drugstores in the UK, or you can go online and order them if you are in the States. I'm pretty sure you can do it because I've seen quite a few American YouTubers get these. I have a few other blushes that are absolutely gorgeous, again, also from Sleek, but Antique just jumped out to me. I didn't have anything in my collection that was this color. It's just so flattering, wears forever and a day. Very good blush at a great price. This next blush is no stranger to my channel, and it is the Bobbi Brown Nude Peach color 28. It is absolutely gorgeous. This is a stunning shade of baby pink, and I have to say that when I picked it up, I was a little bit skeptical because I thought that with my complexion, this might end up looking ashy. And that was not the case whatsoever. So one of the things that I like and dislike about this product is that it is very sheer and you have to really build up the color. But I also like the fact that you control how much product you're putting on your face. So if it is a little bit more on the sheer side, you could put a good amount for like a daytime look, or you could pack it on for a nighttime look. Either way, it's just a tone that is very flattering for many different skin tones. Maybe if you're a bit on the deep side, this might not be the color for you. I would still recommend this shade because it is just absolutely beautiful. You know, Bobbi Brown is more on the high end. It's a very good quality product, and I just recommend it. The next face product that I'm going to show you guys, I have loved for over 2 months now, and it's this Be Glowing Shimmer Block in 161 Just Peachy, and it's just an absolutely beautiful drugstore highlight. I do have to say that if you want to build up the intensity, you can, but it does have a good color payoff that once you swatch this or once you put this on, immediately you will see a really nice defined glow. It's not one of these highlights that a little bit is gonna just go wow, and you're going to be blinding people, because that's not a look that I go for. I know that you want to have your highlight on fleek, but you also have to tone it down a little bit, because if not, you're going to be reflecting freaking bling into people's eyes, and I just don't think that that's very flattering to pile all of this highlight on. So that's the reason why I really go for this one over some of the MAC highlights that I have. And sometimes when I want to be a little bit more daring with my highlight, I will put this on as a base, and then I will layer some of the other ones on there just to give it a little bit more oomph. But again, if you're new to highlight, or if you don't want to spend so much money on a high-end highlighter, this is definitely a highlight that I would recommend to you. I'm just coating my throat.
6.5 hours later.
I'm just gonna grab my pants.
Oh my fucking god. The next few products that I have are all lip products. I guess I've just been absolutely loving lip products this month. But I'll start with this one, and this is the Berry M lipstick in number 150. This is such a gorgeous mauve nude lipstick. It lasts and wears for a long time, which I'm very surprised for this drugstore lipstick. It's very wearable. It's appropriate for daytime, also for nighttime, and it's just an overall well done nude color that'll suit so many different skin tones, and it's got like this satin finish. It's not very drying at all, so I just really love this, and I've been using this for quite some time now. Next one is also from the drugstore, and it's this color by Rimmel in Asia. It's again a nude shade. This is more on like a pinky nude side, but it's still a beautiful color. This kind of reminds me a little bit of the cream sheens, because they aren't quite as dry as like a pure matte lipstick, but it's not like glossy at all. It's just, like I said, like this beautiful sheen to it, and it wears for a long time as well. The shade is just absolutely beautiful. It has a little bit of like mauve, but more on like the pinky side, and again, it's really long lasting on my lips. And I have to say that it's very well done, again, for a drugstore lipstick. So these drugstore guys are stepping up their game, and this is definitely a lipstick that I would recommend to anyone. So the next lipstick that I have is a MAC lipstick. Shocker, I absolutely love MAC products, and especially their lipsticks. And this one is in Velvet Teddy. The best way that I can describe this lipstick is like a typical Kylie Jenner type nude. It has a little bit of like the brownish color to it. It's so gorgeous, and it's this one right here, and it's absolutely stunning. What I do have to say is that if you do not like to have matte lips, this is not going to be the shade for you, because I do feel that it can define a little bit, like if you have lines on your lips. I don't really have much of that problem, so I do enjoy wearing matte lipsticks, and I don't find them overly drying, but someone who's not used to that would definitely find this to be on the dry side. So if you don't mind that so much, it's a beautiful color, and it's just this beautiful color that makes your lips look really plump, very pouty. It's a very gorgeous nude, and I definitely recommend it. Last lip product I have to show you is this gorgeous liquid lipstick by Kat Von D, and this is the shade Lolita. I have been using this sucker to death since I got it in early December. It is such an amazing color. The formula is really good. Again, if you do not like matte lips or you're not used to them being very dry, this is not going to be for you because it can be drying. However, this one is probably one of the least drying. And although it takes just a few seconds to set, it won't completely like dry out your lips and make the fine lines really noticeable like a dried out raisin. And I love this. It lasts very well. I can drink water, eat some food, and it's not gonna rub off. Like if I go like this, I'm showing you, look. I'm not even like being nice with it. They're not rubbing off and nothing's coming on my finger. This formula is fantastic. I cannot wait to get my hands on different shades of this. Kat Von D just hands down knocked it out of the ballpark. The last product for this video is the Maybelline Lashsational Mascara. This is the mascara that I've been using almost every day for the past month. I did not expect to like this because I've tried a lot of the Maybelline mascaras that just did not suit me, except for the falsies. The falsies I did love for quite some time, but since then I've tried several and they just have not impressed me. However, this one definitely works, guys. It gives you a lot of separation. It gives you that beautiful lift. When you have that lash curl in mind, this is definitely a mascara that delivers that. It is a drugstore mascara. It is readily available everywhere. And I just really like that it is jet black. The applicator wand is really big, chunky. The bristles are kind of like spiky. It almost reminds me of the Benefit Their Real wand, except that it's a little bit more chunky and curved outwards. It's just a beautiful mascara. I'm really happy with what Maybelline did with this formula because I also find that the falsies kind of flaked on me. Even though it's a great mascara, it did have a lot of fallout. This mascara does not give me this issue whatsoever. So yeah, it's a very good, long-wearing jet black mascara that is at a phenomenal price, so definitely reach out for them. Guys, that's everything that I had for this monthly favorites video. I really do hope that you enjoyed watching the products that I've been absolutely loving. Please let me know what products you've been enjoying this past month. I'm really curious to see what products we may have in common, or if there's anything either high-end or drugstore that you've been loving. So definitely leave me some comments down below. Hopefully this will make some inspiration for you guys to go out and try some of these. As always, make sure to subscribe to my channel. The link is down below, and make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you've enjoyed its content. Make sure we're friends on social media, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!